Thanks for staying with TVC News. We're counting down to Saturday's off-cycle election in Imo, Kogi, and Bayelsa states. And our correspondent, Aiyeku, is standing by in Yenagoa, the Bayelsa state capital, for some updates. Sarah, some report we're just getting now from the Resident Electoral Commission in Bayelsa is that plans have been made to ensure that persons living with disabilities are able to cast their vote on Saturday. Talk to us more about that and the mood really among Bayelsans to exercise their franchise.
Absolutely, you're absolutely correct. We just had an interview with him a couple of minutes ago, and he have assured us that persons with disability have nothing to worry about, as elections will commence 8:30 a.m. tomorrow, come Saturday, that's November 11, for the governorship election here in Bayelsa State. So the modality that has been put in place is that for those who are with disability, for those with special needs, at the point of registration, while you registered the voter registration period, you would have identified as a person with disability or not. So from there, they already know polling units have voters with a disability, and that's the only place they're deploying a special aid to, particularly in form of a magnifying glass and any other aid that persons with disability will need at various polling units. So these polling units have been identified already. So we may not see all this special aid equipment at all of the polling units. So we're talking about 2,244 polling units here in Bayelsa State. So we're not going to see aid equipment for all of these polling units. So what we're going to see is specific polling units will carry this aid equipment for persons with disability. Another thing he had talked about is the fact that this election they've already deployed the sensitive and non-sensitive materials to the 8 local government areas of Bayelsa State. So we're talking local governments across the water, which is a major concern for security operatives, for even INEC officials, and even for election observers. They have identified that most of the time these areas, which are the flashpoints, are of concern as to how to transport the election materials to these places. So what we have now, this is the INEC headquarters. There are no materials here. They've deployed all of the teams a couple of minutes ago. I think the last batch left this place, particularly with the national commissioners that were also deployed from Abuja. They also went, around some of the local governments to ensure that come 8:30 a.m. on Saturday, election starts on time.
All right, Sarah Aiyeku, thank you for that very detailed update from Bayelsa State. Please stay safe.